आप ऐसी जगह पे पहुंच जाते हो जहां आपकी रिलीजेस बैक टू बैक आ जाती है। ये प्लानिंग से होता है या ये हो जाता है?
ये हो जाता है। हमने प्लानिंग तो झंडे का बहुत पहले से, बिकॉज ऑन OTT everything is planned, scheduled to promote. Now Jugnuma is something I'm very proud of, to tell you, very honestly. It's a film somewhere sits on top of my filmography.
Independent film and actors do nowadays. I interview so many actors and they always tell me कि we want a producer who will release it properly. They want to be safe कि ये बड़ा producer है, ये release कर देगा. Now I know Anurag, Rohit, everybody's come on board later, I feel.
Yeah, because they watched the film.
They watched the film.
And they were completely blown. And Anurag called me up and he said, "What this stuff that you guys have made?
Wow.
I'm completely blown by the beauty of it."
Wow.
The word beauty is something rarely used when you are appreciating a film.
You think independent cinema is braver, bolder, they take more risks, they can afford to take more chances?
They are the only people who are taking risks, right?
Yeah.
What more threatening can it be or intimidating that you are showing your film at Cannes, you are being celebrated, you are wearing tuxedo and you are coming out and you see people associated with the film celebrating, but as a producer or director, the only one thing that is haunting you, what from now? Only for that reason I avoid going to festivals. Hi, this is Manoj Bajpayee and you are watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Manoj, good to see you once again. Welcome to Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you, Rohit.
मनोज, आप ऐसी जगह पे पहुंच जाते हो जहां आपकी रिलीजेस बैक टू बैक आ जाती है। ये प्लानिंग से होता है या ये हो जाता है?
ये हो जाता है। हमने प्लानिंग तो झंडे का बहुत पहले से, बिकॉज ऑन OTT everything is planned, scheduled. They don't go away from the slate. But जुगनुमा का ऐसा हुआ कि हमको कुछ एक रास्ते मिल रहे थे. It's an independent film, indie film है. So indie films, they are always looking for mentors.
Yeah.
Okay, always looking for supporters. People who believe in the subject and the film, and they have a way to spread it out, right? तो ऐसे करके कुछ लोग मिले, उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा इनको कॉन्फिडेंस दिया राम रेड्डी को और टीम को. So they suddenly thought of releasing it right now. And once they decided on it, with the help of some few of the market experts, then it becomes my responsibility to somehow help them, support them as much as possible. Because I've also been shooting, continuously I've been shooting. So I had to take out time for Jhende to promote. Now Jugnuma is something I'm very proud of, to tell you, very honestly. It's a film somewhere sits on top of my filmography.
Wow.
Okay, you'll agree with me when you watch the film. It's a kind of film which is magical, It's and it is saying too many things.
Okay.
It is talking about detachment. It is talking about seeking. It is talking about inheritance. It is talking about stars and flying. It is talking about nature, everything. But on the base of it is still a very beautiful story about a family, where there is father and there's mother and there are two small children. One has just hit the teenage and a teenage problem.
Okay.
That also this one talks about. So when I believe so much in this film, and I rate it so high in my own filmography that I have no other reason but just to go ahead and put my might behind it.
Wow.
And somehow we found, we are pushing and pulling here and there so that we can do as much as possible for this film.
Wow. That's saying a lot because, on one side you have a Netflix film, you have an Amazon show, then you end up doing this independent film. At the start, if I take you, why did you do this? What did you say yes to? Who came to you? Ram
Reddy came to me. He gave me the script. I spent few days with the script. I read it twice. And, I felt a strong urge.
Okay.
I can only compare that urge with somebody you meet in life and you know that you have to be with this person.
Wow.
It was that kind of an urge for me to do this film. The film spoke to me in the very right way. It's somewhere mashed with all the things that was going on in my mind,
जी.
and I was at a juncture of my career when there were too many questions in my head, but I was not getting answer, about my life, about my purpose, and that is when this film happened, and it just matched, it just aligned
Aligned.
so well. After that, it was a long journey, Rohit. Just before lockdown, we started shooting. On the third day of the shoot, lockdown was announced. Everybody ran down to their houses, to their homes. Um, my family and I, luckily we were there. My family was also there. We chose to stay back,
Okay.
and we stayed with Ram and his wife
Okay.
for another 4 months. We didn't come down at all. Then again after a year, these guys went up. I was getting ready to go up, and I was hit by Delta Corona very badly. Delta was
Yeah,
very
very
intense,
fair,
very
yeah.
intense, and very dangerous. I started getting a little bit all right as soon as I got the uh, approval to get out of my house. My bags were packed to move to the mountains for this film, and I was so unwell. My metabolism was so down, I could not even climb one step. I was in that kind of a condition.
Wow.
So they postponed the shoot by 5-7 days for me to recover, but still I was not fully well. But while making the film, I recovered. I fought against it. I challenged myself. I used to go for a trek, a small trek, just to get my lungs,
Stamina.
get my lungs capacity back. So it was a struggle, but I was enjoying so much into the film that everything started looking very, very, secondary to me. Even my health. The film experience was so fascinating. Just playing this character, being part of this story, was so magical. I think it was a blessing for me.
वाह, इतना पैशनेटली कोई फिल्म के बारे में बहुत कम एक्टर्स के बारे में सुना है
Right.
ऐसे बोलते हुए. बट आई रिमेंबर वी डिड वन इंटरव्यू ओवर Zoom when you were stuck just before COVID.
Right.
So this is what you were shooting, and you
Right.
were, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Independent film and actors do nowadays. I interview so many actors, and they always tell me कि we want a producer who will release it properly. They want to be safe कि ये बड़ा producer है, ये release कर देगा. Now I know Anurag, Gunit, everybody's come on board later, I feel.
Yeah, because they watched the film.
They watched the film.
And they were completely blown. And Anurag called me up and he said, "What this stuff that you guys have made?
Wow.
I'm completely blown by the beauty of it."
Wow.
The word beauty is something rarely used
Rarely
when you are
used.
appreciating a film.
Correct.
And Manoj Bhai, it is so magical. I'm going to put all my might behind it. I'm going to be with this film till the end. Now I'm there. Gunit is there. We are going to take it anywhere that we can. And now Vetri Maran and
Yes.
Nag Ashwin and so many others from South, they have lent their names now to the film
Wow.
after watching it. So that says so much about the
says
film
so much,
and the
yeah.
quality of the film, that Ram Reddy has created a world which is something that has never been seen before, that has never been felt before. Okay, this is I really can't, even if I tell you the story, you will not feel it.
Right. I saw the trailer.
Right.
And it's beautiful.
Right.
I could make out little bit of what you are
Right.
saying. आप जो बोल रहे हो वो मिला के मैं बना रहा हूँ कि क्या होगा ये.
Right.
But still can't gauge what it is. But just tell the audience a little bit what should they expect going in.
What should they expect? A very beautiful, magical world. This story is set in about a guy who owns huge amount of land and orchard. And one fine day, he finds one tree. The next day, 3 trees burnt.
Yeah.
And from there, he starts trying to find out how is it happening. And he's not finding the answer. More he's trying to search, more difficult, and it is becoming for him to find that answer.
Yeah.
So the story is just that 2 lines,
Okay.
and then such great talents in this film. You know, this is the, I don't know whether you realize this or not, that the independent films, they offer not only great stories but also offer so many, you know, talents,
Yeah.
which are mesmerizing. And that's exactly my complaint with the mainstream cinema. Though I'm, you know, here and there I'm part of them,
Yeah, both.
but my problem with them is that they don't focus too much on talent.
Right.
They focus too much on putting things together,
Projects.
and then they start talking about the releasing date. You understand?
Huh.
So this is when I watch an independent film, I feel fulfilled as a cinema person. The tragedy is that in Mumbai we are not focusing on cinema part of the films. We are focusing the money on money aspect of
Right.
every film. It works for few, but it doesn't work for most of them.
everyone. Yeah, doesn't work for most of them.
Most of them.
Correct.
But still there are no lessons learned. You know, but मैं ये करता रहता हूँ because it helps me to grow.
Correct.
It helps
As
me
an
to
actor.
evolve as a person, as an actor. And learning new things every day can only be possible if you are getting into an unknown area.
Right. You know, यहाँ पर क्या होता है, पार्ट 3 पार्ट 4 सब आते जाएंगे, बट
जी, जी.
वहाँ you would think independent cinema is braver, bolder, they take more risks, they can afford to take more chances.
They are the only people who are taking risks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what more threatening can it be or intimidating that you are showing your film at Cannes, you are being celebrated, you are wearing tuxedo, and you are coming out, and you see people associated with the film celebrating, but as a producer or director, the only one thing that is haunting you, what from now?
What next? Yeah.
What next? When I'm going to take the flight back to Mumbai,
उसके बाद
इसके बाद क्या?
क्या?
Actual journey independent film की वहाँ से शुरू होती है.
My God. हाँ.
And I found that very unsettling. And only for that reason I avoid going to festivals, even if, you know, my films are traveling. Because that question, you know, what next, you know, troubles me too much. Because I exactly know what lies ahead.
Even as an actor, you feel.
Even as an actor, because, you know, as an actor in all of these independent films, I'm one of the responsible person, responsible member.
With the face of.
I know what it takes to really go through that grind. There is too much of insult. There is too much of heartbreaks. There is too much of begging. You know, because there's no money.
Yeah, there's no money. Right.
And when there is no money, I mean, nobody gives a second look to you. And when they talk about the film that you are so passionate about in such a demeaning manner, it breaks your heart completely. But you're still trying to stand with your spine straight, you know, with your film. That takes a lot out of you, right?
And some films have journeys like this also, where you have come after a festival. Look, everybody wants to attach their name with it.
Some of them.
Yeah.
That's very rare.
Okay.
Right?
That's very
rare.
Right.
But with this film, I would say that Anurag and Guneet, Ram Reddy and his father, I myself, we have this resolve that we are going to, you know, really take care of this film and make sure that it releases with a lot of respect.
Right.
You know, that's it.
Right. You know, Anurag told me last time I interviewed him, he said कि मेरा नाम लगा के कोई अच्छी फिल्म और अच्छा सिनेमा बढ़ा सकता है, I'm ready to give my
Yeah, that's something, that is the contribution he's been making since a long time.
Long time, yeah, that's great.
And this is what he will always be remembered for, apart from the films that he has made, apart from the pain that he's taken to say his own story. This is a huge contribution that Anurag will be known for.
True. Manoj, you know, Anurag has been around for long. We all love him. We love his cinema. This industry also needs new, younger director, braver director, the new Anurag Kashyap, the next generation of it. What do you want to tell them? A young director who's listening to you, how does one stay true to cinema? stay true to the art, but also balance the commercial side, pay your bills?
Well, yeah, balancing is a very difficult thing. I would say that first and foremost, you should stick to your guns. There will be too many heartbreaks. There will be too many dark moments. But at the end of the day, you should always remember why you have come to this city.
Right.
Just remember that reason, and that reason will keep you going. Because if you are getting lured by the things which is going to distract you from the actual reason which made you reach this city, then you are going to get lost.
Correct. Yeah.
Because and Anurag is standing because of his own conviction.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's made too many enemies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the process, he's broken glasses. He broken his own hands.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
anger. He felt sick,
Yeah.
but he stuck to his guns, right?
Till now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he can be a better better example for all the filmmakers. They're only looking at his films,
Yeah.
but they should look at this person and his journey
True.
and learn a lot from him.
Right. You know, what is the one thing that you see common between you and Anurag?
Anger.
Thankfully, we've never seen that side of you.
No, I'm far more practical.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm far more practical than him, but he's also practical. But he loses it sometime.
Lot of times.
he starts the day he starts answering to trolls, and that is the
That
time I
is
realize that okay,
Yeah.
this is his. That time
Yeah.
when
Little
he's
so-
losing his balance.
Right.
But again, he kind of
Comes back. Yeah.
So the trolls and everybody, you have to avoid answering them.
आप कैसे avoid करते हो?
Don't answer them.
Ignore them.
Ignore them. They are worthless. So you have to understand this. Rohit, you and I, or all of these people sitting here, we get up in the morning and the first thing we do that we get out to work,
Yeah. True.
right?
Yeah.
We are not thinking about
Yeah.
any other thing.
There's nothing bigger than
There is
that.
nothing bigger than that.
true.
Either looking for work or we are getting out to work.
बिल्कुल.
So that is, if everyone does that, you will have only respect for the other person who is working.
Absolutely.
The trolls don't have respect for anybody. They might not be having respect for their own brothers or sisters or parents. They because they don't have anything better to do.
Right.
They are only looking for faults in other people who have reached so far after really going through so much. Anurag must have sacrificed too much.
Of course.
Too much.
Yeah. So much.
He's burnt. Manoj Bajpayee has come from a village when he could not even dare to dream to reach Bombay. I'm here not because I thought about it and I reached here. There's a gap. But from dreaming to reaching Mumbai, it took me more than 20 years.
Wow. From the time you came here.
So if somebody doesn't have that respect for you, at least I can be respectful to myself
बिल्कुल.
and my resolve
Right.
and my sacrifice. I can if I am respecting myself, ignore others.
Ignore others.
They don't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
From that took 20 years, and from there to here, where films are written for you, they are made for you. People keep, and I speak to writers, they say, Manoj ko dhyan mein rakh ke. Today also you are headlining so many projects. Today you feel you have made your space, but again, how to maintain this? You're saying festival pe jana hai, ek dar lagta hai, what next? Abhi wo aapko khayal aata hai, what next?
Definitely. I mean, when sadly in India, it's very easy to make a middle of the road or a mainstream film. It's easy. Immediately, few of the people will be ready to talk to you across the table, and find a midway to really sort out the finances,
Right.
and the terms and condition, and the film will start rolling.
Right.
In the position that I am today. But when when same Manoj Bajpayee is taking, say, Jugnuma, they find it risky.
Yeah.
You get your point.
funny, yeah.
So it's the struggle for indie is
Endless.
endless. But I go ahead and do it because it's my need to do those stories. It's my need. I benefit a lot from these films. I benefit a lot. It really opens your
mind.
oh yeah, it opens my mind. I evolve as an actor.
Wow.
I get into an unknown area with a new director whose only passion is to make that film, and Manoj Bajpayee has to fit into his scheme of things.
Wow.
I just love that. You know, when they are not in awe of you,
Uh-huh.
rather they are asking you to do something,
Huh.
and not only shock them but shock myself too.
Right.
So yeah, it's because I love acting.
Uh-huh.
I'm mad about it.
Hmm.
I think only for that reason I keep taking up these films, and I love them. I love them for pure innocence of their being and their passion for their craft. Yeah, oh, they are so passionate.
Wow. And then from here going to another one which you know a commercial space jo aap kar chuke ho.
Right.
That seems like a cakewalk after this.
No, nothing is cakewalk because every genre demands a different kind of approach.
Yeah. True.
Right, and every director Jhende is Chinmay's first film.
Yeah.
Right. So, and he himself is an actor.
Yeah. So
You know, an NSD graduate. So he's not going to settle for anything that you give it to him. You have to. You have to put your A game there.
Wow. But you have put that. I saw that. Yeah.
You have to really. You can't really disappoint him. You know. So challenges are everywhere.
Right.
Provided you are looking for those challenges, and challenges really excite you.
Correct.
You know, and it doesn't offend your ego. Right.
Yeah. You know, talking about this film, what is the biggest conflict of this character, your character in person? What does he?
It's the attachment and detachment.
Attachment.
You know, he wants to attach him. He is trying to detach himself from everything that he has, but in the process, he's feeling more attached. You know, so that struggle of attachment and detachment you will see in this film, and mainly in my performance.
Right.
Yeah, it is talking about the fireflies. It is
Yeah.
talking about the fairy tales.
Yeah.
Oh, that is why the name Jugnuma.
Jugnuma.
Right, because it's just a symbolic thing about Jugnus. You know, firefly.
Yeah.
Fireflies are called Jugnu. So it's a symbolic name. I love the name. Actually, it was given to it by Anurag Kashyap.
Oh.
And then mind that it's crazy mind. Yes.
Nice. How interesting.
Yeah.
And where can people watch it? When is it? Yeah.
It's nearby theater.
It's in a theater. So
Yeah.
it's a theatrical,
So in theaters, ये किसी OTT पे आपको नहीं मिलेगी. आपको theater में जाके पैसे देने पड़ेंगे. And it's a family film.
Right.
And take it in writing when I say that this is one of the topmost film of my career.
Wow,
I mean it very seriously.
Wow. And we are all fans because the kind of films you have done, if you're saying this is on top,
Right.
then though we are absolutely waiting.
I mean,
for it.
just you should see the master craftsman of Ram Reddy, and what an exciting, imaginative, talented guy he is. Yeah.
So, and then after this, we'll see you. Zende is already coming
Right.
now, and then this will come.
After this,
Man.
after Jugnuma, it will be Family Man.
Family Man.
Yeah.
Which again is a space we absolutely love seeing you in.
I enjoy being there.
Yeah.
Just having fun, cooking mutton for everyone, and cooking food for vegetarians, some vegetarian stuff, non-vegetarian, some non-vegetarian stuff. And we also shoot.
Yeah. There's something common between Zende and Family Man. Your character, at least, both are relatable.
Yeah,
completely.
relatable.
cops.
They're common people.
Yeah.
They are common people. One is an intelligence guy. Another one is a cop, regular cop. Yeah.
But ekdam like relatable. They are not like gadget people or something.
No, they are not
Mumbai.
macho, gadget people. They are very regular with no muscles.
Right. No six pack.
No six pack. No.
Great. Manoj, can't wait to watch this. You said this is on top, so you know how excited I must be. So
I'm very sure that Rohit, that I know you for so many years. I know your choices. You are not going to be disappointed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I'll be waiting for your call.
Thank you so much.
So Jugnuma releasing in a nearby theater on 12th of September. Please watch it with your family.
Great. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Manoj Bajpayee, and you are watching me on Bollywood Hungama.